right, we're back.
We're done with our Trump impressions.
All off the air.
Dude, that off air segment just reminds me of, like, have you seen the AIs where they it's like Trump, Biden and Bush? Like, I've seen Destiny ones, and I've seen one, I guess, with them playing zombies. And oh my god, dude, they're so good. Like
The AI deepfakes.
Yeah.
What are they?
It's just like for Destiny right now, since the new DLC comes out, it's vault cleaning, so it's like Trump. Like one of my saw it was Trump and Biden judging what George W. Bush had in his vault, and they're like, "Dude, why would you have this?" And it's like hilarious, dude. Like I'll have to show them to you guys after this, but yeah, and it's funny because the photos they all have. It's just weird photos of them, and they have gaming headsets, and I think Trump's has a gaming headset and like a Baja Blast can of Mountain Dew, and I'm like, dude, these are so good. But yeah,
Oh
dude,
my god, I can imagine that.
They're
now.
hilarious.
Just
dude.
Donald Trump being like, "It's time to show me your vaults. We've waited a long, long time, longer than anybody's needed to wait before. Things aren't being sunset anymore. It's time to really step up your game and do some vault cleaning.
Yeah.
What do you have in your vault? Telesto? Horrible.
Like there's one
Horrible.
I think where they do
Not
they
a
go
good
in,
gun.
They go in Crucible, which is like Destiny's multiplayer, and they're like, and he was like, I led our team to victory, and then it's like Obama's like, dude, you only got one kill, like your ass. Like it was so good. Like it's like little segments, but God, they're so funny, dude. It cracks me up. And that's like, I guess that's like the trend now. Is that's what everyone's doing, just for any game. It's hilarious.
You need like a Trump giving like a State of the Union from the Vanguard about Savathun's defeat
Oh,
and then
that'd be
resurrection and
hilarious,
everything else.
dude. I bet you it's out there if someone's thought of it, dude. Oh, they're funny.
We've waited a long, long time. Longer than anybody's ever waited, probably in the history of ever. Just to see that thick, luscious body.
That or to be one of like having to build a wall around her throne world because she's taking all the light. She's taking the light. Enough of it. We're gonna build the wall. Oh, it's good.
Goodness.
They're bringing in crime.
Yeah, she's bringing in crime, the hive, the dangerous.
Obama's sitting there too with him, like you said, and he's just like, for once I actually agree with Donald Trump and what he has to say. We need to build a wall. Savathun is a danger to all of humanity.
Oh, this is imperative. We agree on everything. We agree on this. We have our fundamental differences.
That's
on this issue, there could
He's
be no
a
debate.
Titan. I'm a hunter. Fundamental differences.
That's funny.
Meanwhile, Biden. Look, the thing, the Halloween, the Marty McFly, no, the hunters. Hunters is what I meant. Hunter.
That's funny. God,
Oh,
that's
my goodness.
hilarious. God, are we the deepfakes?
I think we are.
I don't
now.
know what the hell's going on here, guys. But I'm ready to fight.
Well, yeah, for for the Bush
Let's bomb
one,
him.
he had like the first gun you pick up in Destiny, like the Gavasov, and they're like, Trump's like, why do you have the Gavasov in your vault? He's like, well, it's a sentimental thing. It's also a weapon for me to meme on
There's a
when I'm
sentimental
in
thing.
Crucible. And Trump's just like, that explains the 0.8 KD. I was like, shit, that cracks me up. That was good.
That's good. I like
Oh,
that.
man.
I like
Dude,
that.
actually, it's a funny idea to put Trump in any kind of like video game that deals with any kind of like wasteland or apocalypse, because he starts making a lot of
Oh,
sense
no.
in
Oh,
the right
no.
setting.
You put him in BioShock Infinite.
Dude, put him in Bioshock.
Oh, my God.
Yeah,
Yeah, because I think they have him, Bush, Obama, and Biden doing like COD zombies. I haven't seen one yet. I haven't watched it, but yeah, that's
so
enough.
funny. The only one I've heard is that Emma Watson one where she's reading Mein Kampf,
Oh God.
and it's like Hermione reads the funny book.
Oh God.
It's like, oh no,
I think I've seen that one.
yeah.
Hilarious, dude. Internet. What we do? What we do with it? What we do without?
Probably a lot better without
Probably.
some of these things.
Maybe. I don't know. I mean, you'd think, right? You'd think because we'd have to.
I feel like society would collapse on itself though.
Yeah.
I mean, if it suddenly got taken away, probably. Yeah.
If we cold
see.
turkey to internet, goddamn, yeah. There's rioting. Like for what? Internet's gone. Like it's gone for everybody. It's not just for one group.
Oh my God, Donald Trump and IT. We need to build a firewall. It's got to be better than Windows Defender.
That just reminds me though of
Can't be Panda.
for Forsaken.
Predatory practices.
Cade messes with all the servers. Like which ones? Like, he's like they're all red, and well, he just would. All he does, he just like swipes his hands on all the servers, so they all turn green. He's like, that should work. I'm like, that's why I just imagine. Oh man, that's good though.
Man, what have you guys been up to? It's been a little bit of time. You guys do anything the last like week and a half?
Just working on some projects for school.
Nice, nice.
What
kind of projects? What you got going on?
So there's this.
Incriminate.
Besides this podcast.
Yeah, this podcast is kind of part of the work study I'm on, but the recent assignment we have is like we have to do. I think it's a montage. Like we have to put together like a montage video that fits a story purpose. So it can't just. I mean, I guess it could just be a bunch of random things, but like we're doing one with a kid that plays music. So we're gonna set up in like the main room over there and kind of wrote a little story for it, and gonna meet up on Sunday and get that done. It's just getting the homework projects done is pretty much just each week. Just focus, get it done, take what you've learned, move on to the next thing. I'm glad we're doing this though, because this is all not first class. Like you can have fun when you, like we did last semester. We did some like audio and podcast stuff, and then after that was like, well, now we can do our own thing and really have some fun with what we want to do. And
nice.
Oh yeah,
nice. Do you ever feel like something I felt kind of in high school and even after in my own projects, where you feel like you're on a time limit and you don't necessarily, let me rephrase this, where you feel like there's a lack of control in a way, and so you have to relinquish the idea that this is going to be perfect and just use it as an opportunity to learn and grow and test out skills.
Yeah.
For me, that was terrifying in any project like that, because I'm like, I want it to look good and sound good. I want it to be good.
Yeah.
And then you have like a week deadline and you're like, but this is what I got.
Yeah. Yeah.
And how do you deal with that? Have you like learned to like let go of that?
Yeah, I feel like with like homework, it's easy. Like that kind of clicked when I started this, because it's like I just want to get a grade and move on. The stuff that I care passionately, like we did a video that I came up with, which I wanted to do like on my own. Like I've had this idea for a while, but it worked for the project and we did it, and it's pretty obvious it wasn't going to be like what I wanted specifically, but I didn't care at all. It was kind of just like whatever is easiest, whatever gets me like, let's get there, film it, start editing it, turn it in, done. And I still want to make that video. I'll probably hire some of the same people that helped do the homework assignment. But then it'll be what I want, and I'll just like with my own stuff, like I'll put myself on my own time schedule, and then if I want it to be perfect, like according to my standards, I mean, I can just decide when that is.
Sure.
But if it's for school or business or anything like that, and you have a deadline, you just got to get it done. Yeah. It doesn't matter.
It's good. I think that's like a huge lesson with anything, schooling or homework or even work related, is learning to separate your vision from what needs to be done.
Yeah.
And then, of course, allowing the time for yourself to come back later. And
if you want to, you can just come back to it.
Yeah.
There's nothing set in stone. I might feel differently if it was like, well, this is a contract and you can't do this idea yourself. Then it would be a little different, I think. But I think at that point I would be so happy to be in that place that I wouldn't care.
True.
You know, I'll do whatever you tell me. Give me that money.
Oh man, that's interesting though.